A couple weeks ago, I started on this project called Let's Turn My Garage into a Full-Time YouTube Studio because, you know, I wanted to up my production game. I wanted to be able to create content quicker and faster for you guys. And what I thought was going to take like 1, maybe 2 weeks tops is taking for freaking ever. And, you know, as a content creator, it really eats away at me, and I get anxious when I haven't been able to put out a video or been able to post something. And to make matters worse, like I'm the type of guy where I can't start something that I can't finish. Like I have to finish whatever I start. And so I told myself, I'm just gonna focus on this, you know, renovating my garage so that way I can get, you know, I'm not gonna make any content because I wanna be able to use it obviously to make content. And I want to just show you guys like the finished thing, but that's not happening, fellas. This it's driving me nuts. So, for my own mental health, I'm making this vlog, and I'm just going to show you guys an update about what I've been working on and some of the things to come. This is really more for me, fellas. So, if this isn't like your type of video, just let it play in the background to help me my algorithms out. But let me show you guys Workbench 3.0. And like, you know, I don't know if you can really tell, but this is a massive difference from what it used to be, because if you've ever noticed my previous videos, I used to always shoot in this very specific angle. And the reason for that is because this quad wall used to end right here. This workbench used to end right here. And that wall used to be this bright gray color. And so I could never really have this wider frame that you're seeing now because the contrast in colors just wasn't aesthetically pleasing. Now, I'm gonna spare the details of all the things that I changed for when this is actually complete so I can do a proper reveal. But the thing that has been pissing me off and slowing me the heck down is this table. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this table. Like this is like my showpiece. Like I am so proud of this one-piece U-shaped table because now, in addition for this to being my workbench, I also plan to this be my office space where I have my my editing studio there and all that stuff. But the problem is the epoxy table, the epoxy coating. Now I followed the directions to the T and it is smooth as glass. It came out great and it's actually hard, you know, I can knock on it. But the problem is I set my laptop on there and just setting my laptop on there left dents into the freaking table. And so I don't know if it's just not fully cured. It's been like a week and a half. If there's anybody out there that's worked with epoxy and can tell me what I did wrong, or more importantly, know what I can do to fix it, please drop it down in the comments because I want to use my workbench, guys. Like it's slowing me the heck down that I can't use my workbench. The other thing that I worked on was, you know, when I go to make these videos, it's actually like this huge long ordeal just to get set up. Like I gotta go over to the cabinet, I gotta move boxes out the way, I gotta move a table over into this section over here, I gotta pull out the tripod, get that set up, I gotta get the light on its stand, and I gotta put the softbox on that, put the little grid thing on there, and then I gotta make sure that the batteries are all inside all of the peripherals, and I gotta connect everything. I gotta go over to this side of the table and double check to see if my framing is good, if the lighting is good, if the exposure is good. Like basically by the time I'm actually ready to shoot, my energy level has dropped like a handful of notches. And so to remedy that, I watched a video on YouTube, of course, and I created a single stand YouTube studio. And what I love about this is now I can leave everything as it is on the stand and I can roll it over into the corner where it's nice and put away. And when I'm ready to shoot, I just roll it to wherever I want. And no matter what angle I decide to shoot in, the lighting, at least on me, remains the same, and I freaking love that. So I'll give you guys a more proper reveal on the entire studio and everything that I've done once it's ready, if it's ever ready. But moving on to some more FPV related updates. As far as the 2Fiddy goes, guys, thank you so much for the support, because batch 2 is now sold out. We're moving on to batch 3. And on top of that, I've been working with, at the request of Aaron Ciotti, we're making 4-inch arms for the 2Fiddy. We also made just a limited time run of 3500 kV motors, the 2004 motors, the Aerolites to go along with that. So that should make for a very powerful 4S 4-inch setup. So check out Aaron Ciotti's channel. He's gonna be building out the 4-inch 2Fiddy with that 3500 kV power setup. Should be pretty fun. In other news, I'm also working on an AIO flight controller. We'll be having an F7 with BLHeli32 ESC, should be plug and play with the Vista unit. And I mean, that is also another thing that's just been taking forever. I finally got the sample prototypes today, and I ran into a little bit of an issue. Well, just watch. All right, time to, got everything soldered up, and now it's time to basically check motor direction. Oh. And so I need to swap that out and try out the next sample unit, but obviously with that kind of not being useful, it's gonna take me a little bit of time. So stay tuned, I'm gonna make a dedicated video just on testing out that prototype. Because as always, I'd like to share with you guys my journey, whether it be, making products and testing things to shooting things with like professional FPV shoots. And I so wish I could take you guys along for a ride, or at least get some BTS and share with you guys what it's like to do those types of things. But unfortunately, all of my most recent gigs have all had super strict NDAs that prevent me from shooting behind the scenes stuff. I can't even so much take a picture. But as these things continue to roll out, and if I am able to, I will do my best to share with you guys some of the stuff that I've been working on. In fact, if you guys are interested in, do you guys want to hear about exactly how that step goes? Drop it down in the comments. Maybe that'd be good content to make, just to kind of show you or explain to you guys how that works out. And last but not least, the Oh My God company is collaborating with FPVLUX.com. If you don't know what that is, it is a monthly subscription service where basically every month you get a goodie box. And included in that goodie box is a limited edition shirt. So check that out, FPVLUX.com. I'm pretty proud about the shirt design that's coming out on there. So, all right, that is going to wrap this video up. I don't even know how to end this. Speaking of the end, this hair has gone way too long. I think it's time to cut that. All right. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you guys have anything that you guys want me to make content on, because hopefully soon this studio is going to be done, and I'm looking forward to making content, drop it down in the comments. Always love reading them, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace out.